What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And as you can see, we got my guy Byron here. Byron, how's everything with you, man?
It's going good, man. It's going good. We had basketball this morning. A little banged up.
Just a little thing.
Banged up.
Hey, listen, he played well though, ladies and gentlemen. He played well. He hustled. He was moving them puppies on the defensive end too. I can't lie to you. Like it was a good team effort. It was a good team effort. We played about 3 games, 2-1. We got Ryan and them boys out there. Ryan and Derek lost. They took an L. It's okay though. Nah, they played good too. We gotta get all the noobs together and just really have a solid little 5-on-5 game session. I gotta hand out a couple more L's. We gotta dish out a couple more L's. But
That's right.
because we're gonna transition on to the NFC West. Now, with this division, ladies and gentlemen, we got here a nice one. We got the Seahawks, you got the Cardinals, you know what I mean, 49ers, and the Rams. Now, we were just talking about the Rams a little bit. 49ers, y'all all know about, especially last season, because there's the y'all who love to have memes going around. They did beat the Cowboys. Shout out to them. You got the Cardinals, who, they gave us some wonderful news over the summertime about how Kyler Murray, or at least the offseason, about how Kyler Murray wasn't studying playbook and whatnot, playing video games, stuff like that. You got the Seahawks, Geno Smith and them. They did well last season. There's a lot of storylines this in this division. Who's your winner though? Because I gotta say it for me. I think it boils down to the 49ers. But I mean, there's a couple sleepers in this division. Like I think this is a strong division personally. But what's your thoughts, Byron?
Yeah, I mean, I think 49ers is the clear cut. But also too though, right? They're banking on Purdy to be this guy. They're banking on. I was checking out his numbers. I think out of 9 games, he threw for like 1,200 yards, 13 touchdowns, 4 picks. So something like that. So that's that's good, right? That's good. That's solid numbers, right? He's in a he has Kyle Shanahan, who is an offensive guru, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
So granted, he just needs somebody to kind of pick and dump guys. Pick and dump, boom, height, throw the ball to the open man based on the scheme. He believes his scheme is better than the person on which he has, right? So if that seems to be true, yeah, give me the 49ers. But I mean, I think they got Nick Bosa, so they got one of the best defensive ends
Top notch.
yeah, I mean, in NFL, right? They got a stout defense. Their offense doesn't have to be super efficient because their defense is so good, but
They have a good offense too.
they do have a good offense too. They got a lot. They got a lot of good weapons. They got a lot. They got McCaffrey and Debo, who McCaffrey catches like a slot. I mean, I
He's a
I
wide
can see him
receiver,
being
essentially. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah, he's a wide receiver. So, and then they have Debo, who's a running back and wide receiver, right? So they got so many different combinations
And
that
they
it's
got
hard.
Brandon. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's hard for me to say the 49. It's very difficult. They got so many weapons to choose from, So I would say the 49ers if I would have to like have a number two who I think could potentially maybe knock them off.
mm-hmm.
I would probably go. I'll probably go to Seahawks. I think.
Seahawks over the Cardinals. What's your main reason? Because again, I did say, ladies and gentlemen, earlier, Kyler Murray was not studying film like that. So at least that's word on the street. That's too great, but I don't know the man personally. But I mean, he is a talent. So they did lose Debo,
Right.
if I'm not mistaken. But you have talent and you got a solid system potentially in place. Maybe you can make something shake over in Arizona. Like what gives you, I guess, more confidence in the Seahawks over a team like Arizona? And I mean, I guess we can say the Rams too, because they did just win the Super Bowl about 2 years ago. So
So yeah, so Kyler Murray, and I thought so. I looked it up. Kyler Murray is injured,
he's been
so
how long? How long?
he's out. I'm not sure.
No,
He's not.
not the whole season. Not the whole season.
No. 5 days ago, the Cardinals don't plan to activate Murray from the pup list, so he's out for at least 4 games. The pup list is the first 4 games of the season.
Ooh.
So yeah, so Kyler Murray's out. So um, that's that right there. Not only is he not
Well,
practicing.
I did just Google something. It said Murray is currently not on the injured list.
He's on the injury list? Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah, maybe that was 5 days ago, so they might have changed something within the last few days. So yeah, I mean If he plays, then I mean I think he's a top 10 quarterback. I wouldn't say top 5. He's probably top 10. I do probably about top 7. I actually do like Kyler Murray. I think he can throw the ball and rush and whatever it may be. They got a lot of small receivers though. They don't have big receivers. They have Hollywood Brown and Greg Dortch. They're both like 5'8". They're not big guys.
That's tough. That's tough. Unless you got Tyreek Hill speed, that's kind of tough. And
right.
And Kyler's coming off an ACL injury too. So I mean that is kind of tricky because you need his speed at his size in order to really thrive in the NFL. So yeah, I can see how the Cardinals might.
And I don't see their defense being what it is. I know they got my boy Byron Murphy from Washington. I do like Byron Murphy from Washington, but I don't see them having the weapons. The reason why I'm sold on the Seahawks, I like the Seahawks. They have a good run game. Got a good defense. They always have a good defense. Jamal Adams. They always got a good defense. And then on top of that, I like their receiver core. I talked about it the other day. I like Metcalf, Lockett, and Jackson Smith. Man, those guys. I think they can have 3 guys with 1,000 yards potentially. I think they're that dynamic of a group to where at least 2 of them will have 1,000. I think Jackson Smith and Metcalf have 1,000. Yeah. Because Jackson Smith is going to work that slot, and Metcalf is going to draw a lot of attention and things like that. You can't one-on-one him because of his size. So, and Jackson Smith is efficient. Yeah, he's smooth route runner. So that's why I have the Seahawks. And the other team, AFC West, I forgot who was the last team. So you got the Cardinals, Seahawks, 49ers, and who's the 4th team in the AFC West? I mean, NFC West.
Rams.
Yes, Rams. So we're not talking about the Rams, right? Which is interesting. That's interesting. We're not talking about the Rams.
I mentioned them. Like they got. I mean, I mentioned them. But they don't really have much though. I mean, it's a little tough. Most of their defense. Cooper Kupp over there.
Man,
it's tough.
I saw this crazy stat. This is the craziest stat I've seen. They said Aaron Donald has been double teamed over 2,000 times, over 2,000 plus times in his career, and he only has 3 less sacks in that time period. Next to the closest man, I think it was JJ Watt or something like that during that time period.
JJ's pretty out.
And JJ was double teamed 1/6 of a time than Aaron Donald. And Aaron Donald is that efficient. He's only 3 less sacks, and I think the nearest man has only been double teamed 1/6 of 2,000 and I think 400. It's something crazy. You can look it up. It's a crazy stat that I saw of how many times he gets double teamed and how efficient and unreal he is. Right, like you can't count him out when he draws that much attention in your front. You know, game is one of the trenches.
Yeah.
But I don't think they don't have a lot of guys to me that are exciting.
Yeah, they don't. It's not like when they had Jalen Ramsey and Cooper Kupp, OBJ. That's my problem with them. Like they don't have enough as a team to they were punting a lot on those superstars, and now they don't have them anymore. So it's kind of tough, you know. Like, what can you do, champ? But I mean, hey, if the Rams do want to surprise us, by all means, go ahead, feel free, surprise a couple people. I'm just not putting no real stock into it personally. But look, we talked about them, right? You said the Seahawks was your second, 49ers was your team, though. Same with me. I personally think the 49ers could actually go to the Super Bowl, but that's another video for another day. Yeah, I just want to come to a conclusion real quick. Byron, you said that the NFC was trash. Just to clarify, like you said, as a whole, as a unit, as an organization, the NFC was trash. Is that right? Like, was that right earlier?
Absolutely. I did it. Absolutely. If I were to have the top 10 teams in the NFL right now, and I did this last week, only 2 of them are NFC teams.
What 2 teams is that? 49ers and who?
Eagles. And the Eagles. Yep. There's only 2 teams that I would even consider And I think because I was looking at NFL Network or ESPN's rankings, the power rankings, I don't know why the Cowboys are 5th or 6th. That is crazy talk.
Well, I mean,
Crazy
talent wise, they up there now. I don't think you can be too disrespectful about that.
but talent wise, but if you look at, and this is no order, give me Kansas City, give me Philly, give me San Francisco, give me Cincinnati, you give me Baltimore, you give me the Chargers, you give me
I see.
I mean, you give me. It's just too many, and I can keep going with the AFC. Like you give me all these teams. If you look at the AFC East, I'm talking about the other day, they got 3 teams who can win that division. Like who could arguably go to the AFC Championship. Give me the AFC North, right? AFC East. You got even the Patriots, who are supposed to be the worst team
I'm
in that division.
I'm gonna stop you right there, Byron. Now you're talking about now we're being disrespectful, respectfully. Like I can't put the Patriots over too many teams like that. I would not say.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they're the bottom tier of that division. They're the bottom tier of that division, and I still don't think that they'll be that bad. It's stout. That's my point. They're stout. You got Miami, you got the Jets, and you got Buffalo. You see what I'm saying? But those are 3 teams. So I can name 3 teams from the AFC East, 3 teams from the AFC North, 3 teams from the AFC West. I can name the Broncos, who I think will be good, the Chargers, and Kansas City. That's 9 teams who I believe
but that
better than.
This ain't typical though. Normally it's like you get Cowboys, Eagles, you got Packers in there, Vikings have made a push. You might say bottom of the pack. One of the teams from the South might make a noise. I might make some noise, but typically it's been like the Saints. And then like the Seahawks, 49ers, Rams, they just been having like a little lull, if you will. Well, not 49ers, but like they're normally in the top tier runnings as well. So it's it's just a down little stint. But to say the NFC as a whole is trash, I think we might have some teams that surprise you, Byron. I think we might, but we're gonna have to see because again, I just wanted to make sure I had that on record. To always research.
Yeah, absolutely.
Another time. But no, I appreciate this, Byron. Thank you for definitely coming on to the show, my boy. Did you have anything you want to say before we close up shop?
Nah, man. I hope y'all have a great Labor Day weekend. Enjoy y'all day off and things like that. Y'all be blessed.
Definitely. That's a dope shirt you got, by the way, my boy. It's a dope shirt you got there, by the way. But
appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all enjoyed that. We just covered the NFC. We also got some wide receiver debate as well, AFC discussion, a whole bunch of NFL. Because again, it's called Get a Bucket, but we talk about football and other sports as well. So I hope you all enjoyed it. But please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. Hope you all have a good one. Take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.